You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that. I would keep the murders in our own camp to a minimum. But otherwise, we're very much on the same page. How could I not? We're both veritable terrors on society. But with all the effort we put into wanton brutality, don't you think that we could be more? Just think, how many others are walking around infected with these parasites? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield. That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun. A pity. I thought you had more ambition than that. Still, we're not there yet. Maybe you'll see the light. Yet. It's not a plan yet. More a feeling. Just an itch at the back of my mind. But I know I'm missing something. Whatever Cazador did to me, it was more than his use. Once I know what that purpose was, maybe a plan will present itself. But for now, I just need to scratch this itch.
Poor Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should fight viciously.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it.
Hey, soldier. Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't... Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
eyes are back on the twisted Sceleritas and his honeyed words of violence.
You called for me, my lord? Shh, quiet, dear depraved one. We wouldn't want to wake the others. They would be so jealous. I come here, for I wish to bring you another powerful tithe. But I cannot grant you this prize quite yet. You must do something divinely unspeakable first. Oh, you are such a pleasure to serve. Of course you are killing for yourself. From coast to coast, our realm only exists for you to play with after all. You will receive a royal prize for killing this pretty girl. Isabel, the cleric with the sweetest face of the moon. She is too precious to live. Why? The greatest crime of them all. Nothing at all. Oh, Master, consider the tiny mishap with the bard you had the last time we met. Your unconscious clever mind hungers for extreme violence. Who knows who you might kill next if you do not satisfy your urge. Be true to yourself, my lord.
What's cooking?
Careful, I bite. Ready or not? Don't mind if I do.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Anyways, in there are plenty worse in their way. Vita Excalibur!
No rest for the wicked, I see. Intestines throb. Blood whispers. Sleep choice.
Let's move. I've got a long road up.
Hey ho.
Let's get going. All right. What now? I should speak up.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
That came from.
Just about. If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Watch your back.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest.
What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
Wait, that there? Darkmoor the Wicked? The terror of Cloakwood?
Hey, good looking.
You stole
Darkmoor the
away more
Wicked,
children than any
legendary
vampire.
king of the
And
forest.
look at you now.
Legend has it, his kingdom ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to
Premium
Cloak Wood.
trinkets and doodads.
How'd he end up here?
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Believe it or not, but I know that stuff, Bear. Darkmoor the Wicked. Oh, he terrorized everyone and everything between the woods of Cloak and Sharpteeth. Odd place for him to end up, this.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Welcome.
A lot of us were in a...
Well, yeah. I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, It helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last light, check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await? Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old Jackaday. This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing. Are you serious? Thanks so much! I've got to tell Mole. Don't be shy. In the market for something special? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Don't wander far. We need to talk. Please. To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. You will be refreshed. And I will be... You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old and yet still not quite so sure. People tend to lose more, isn't it? Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. I have every reason to be... The cult of the Absolute is... We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. He was a Sharan once. But we met... He healed, right in front of me. And you are that hope. And the wit to know... Protected by your artifact. You can find out once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Without a cure for your infection, I promise any cure, whatever magic Ketheric's used. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, you're not Isabel. She cast the moon. She's upstairs in her chamber.
Always room for more.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mystra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved infernal runes into my back. They're a fragment of a contract. I'd like to know what the full contract says.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master, but is it a love letter, a warning, or... But of course,
You'll get back to me. This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Last Light's best bargains, right here! Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Wulbren, you fool.
tell him you said so.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Your job is to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it! I'm not shouting.
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
Amigos animals. Hiss! I say hiss! I see. Yes, perhaps you're right. Fine. I call myself His Majesty. Plenty of pointless banging about. My conclusion? She's a liar. I'd rather die. It was quite straightforward.
Ah! You found your way. Good. If anyone can, I'm sure it's you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the... You'll need it if you're going... You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. A friend. I'd do anything to find him, including trusting his fate to the likes of you. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by the... I'll do my part, according to... The brilliant retort will aid you. Thus, unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac, no. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
I promised you a drink the next time we met. This inn isn't what I had in mind. I owe you an apology. You pulled my people from one death trap, only for me to land them in another. We were ambushed out in the curse. They were toying with it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. The time for hoping is past. I've got to get what's left of us to the city. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
We can wait right back at you.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the
I
fine...
know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. We can be sure of that.
I did miss that face, you know.
Premium trinkets and...
Watch your back out there.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Oh, it's you. I'd recognize that self-righteous tone anywhere. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. Is that a joke? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone. They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Right tool will do the trick.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I tried telling Mr. Rod.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
If this is about Roland, go away. Sorry. Roland snapped too, and I didn't like it. Right! He went through three. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight. Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. Oh, I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. Maybe. Thanks for talking and stuff.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me...
No, kid. No.
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Poison? Sure. You must love the taste of it. He seems to know you pretty well. Whatever.
I'm tired of taking orders from people who think they know better than me. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours. Wonder if I could con some
Premium trinkets and
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mole's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Right here.
Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric. I had a sip from a bottle someone didn't finish. It wasn't very nice.
Mole says if you like it, it means you're a grown-up. Being a grown-up is awful.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Elturel? Maybe not, Mom. Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Looking ahead.
The air is ripe.
Last night's best bargain, right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
Mind never quiet.
Won't do if we send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jaheira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Jaelar's doing her best, but he shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes
Last
charging
night's
into those
best
shadows
bargain, right here.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Preparing to march, I wager.
She wants the same thing we do.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. You know what? It probably is. Man has a talent for nuts and bolts. Weapons, too. Hopefully, whatever he's made really is helping defend the city. I'm sure there's a catch, but I guess we'll find out when we get to the city. Home. Gods, I can't wait! Even Gortash can't spoil that.
Flame Colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art Colour? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
The tether connecting this man to his soul is stretched taut. You follow it, wading through inky shadows, his soul wandering in a dark space. He isn't just lost, but he has lost an object, something dear to him. The vision fades. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness. His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
There seems to be some kind of document protruding from this gentleman's pantaloons.
Healing. Wonder what he found.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadow.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll
What's up for discussion?
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers. With a single word, Florrick could charge that we ought to be doing just that. Not... and yet...
Listen.
premium trinkets and doodahs.
Don't mind if I do.
What's on your mind?
What's hiding here?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Someone there?
What to do?
I didn't realize
The urge deep within tingles. This is the one the butler commanded you to kill. You choke down the obscene thoughts racking your body with a shiver.
myself and Our Lady are doing what we can. Free. It's...
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body.
Perfect. It'll make you... But there are... The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The harp. Good luck. While you're busy in the towers... Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive. We are all alike in her.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your trick.
You can't believe the
Time to...
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Come along, Isabel.
Death's cold grip. Take you.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
count on me. My little trick.
Go for the throat. Take you. Take you. Swiftly now.
One day I'll catch a break.
I'm heating up. Go on. Knees high. Over here. Magnificent.
Fronte nulla.
a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. I have. You. You're the key to all of this. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Why don't we ask Jaheira? Maybe we should ask someone else.
What happened?
No one cares. No one but us.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
One with the weave. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's just go already.
But we don't even know the way to Moonrise.
That's why we should leave now. Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise?
We could. I beat up those harpies and they're waste.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance. I know she will. But look out for her, would you?
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us. Cheers.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, Agreed. I trust that you will. Then speak. The same way hoppers learn of anything. We sent an until that same agent returned and tried to... From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to this sword. Some... They have me slaying gods, or laying with them, depending on the bard. It was a lifetime ago. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place. That remains to be seen. Criterion 2 served.
Seems like you need some extra supplies. What'll it be?
What's on your mind?
Hello, beautiful.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The Shadow Curse is upon us. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Stomach churns around and around. The bile within is unsettled. Each moment brings a new surge. Your companions sleep like blissful lumps of meat.
He thinks he might end the world. But you and I could do far worse. You could do so much better, my lord. I am but an eager messenger from the depths of your dirty thoughts. Your clever mind is penning tragedy as we speak. Your repressed urge yearns to kill. And kill you will. Tonight, the moment you close your eyes, your favorite person will be brutalized. Each man kills the thing he loves. He would forget his god for you, but you won't for him. Of that I know. It is my duty to ensure you are making the right decisions, Master. There was much disappointment at your reluctance to kill the little Moon Maiden. You could kill this one deliberately. I'm sure it will be considered a great show of goodwill. The tithe could still be yours. I do not doubt you will act with a decorum befitting one of your rank. Good night, sweet lord.
Your companion rests blissfully, without a fear in the world. As your hand approaches his body, it wavers. It longs to close around his throat.
pleasant dream gives way to an even more pleasant reality. Wait. I'm not sure I like the look in your eyes. What's wrong? I see. Fast as in right now, I assume, rather than first light after some sleep fast. You better tell me all.
As you tell your story, fatigue fills your body. Your head swims with the worst headache you've known.
Why, I've shared my heart with you. And I'd truly rather you didn't skewer it. Dangerous secrets are best shared with those who depend on you. I should know. We're in this together, theoretically. You should have confided in me sooner. This certainly casts the butchery of Alfira in a new light, but we'll find a solution for this. You and I.
Suddenly you become drowsy. Your vision blurs and floods with yellow bile, and you faint in a dizzy blur. You are not yourself. All control is gone.
Easy there. Your mind is your own, as are your limbs. Don't do anything rash.
Your jaw convulses, and you almost bite off your own tongue.
Spare me the gory details. I know you're still in there. Hold fast.
Your hands are raw and bloody as every inkling of your urge yearns you to tear your bindings.
Steady. You can rein this in. Nobody's getting hurt.
The maiming twitches consume you. You cannot talk.
All right. Let that anger out however you see fit.
The night passes sick and sweating, but bloodlessly. You once again inhabit your own mind.
I think I see the madness slipping from your eyes. Looks like I won't be joining Alfira just yet. Welcome back to the land of the Lucid, where explanations are owed, if you don't mind. This is surmountable, I'm sure. I'll protect you until you prevail. Let's not throw the murderous baby out with the bathwater. It's not all right, but it's what I'm willing to do. For you. This is a rather high-risk romance we've embarked upon, isn't it? Brings new meaning to the term strange bedfellows. Chin up, or best this. Well, whatever it is. At least there's no shortage of enemies out there for you to kill. A veritable feast for the violent at heart.
Don't touch me.
wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Don't burn yourself.
Something good here, I hope.
What other sins have you been cooking up?
Keep a blade close.
Quadruple blackjack. Dum vita est, spes est.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
What we see and do just what we please. Shadows they take over. Hiding places brighter. Thaniel.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just... Without Thaniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking to this... I don't deserve...
We are fearsome black and red.
Let's see what this does.
But dead, two of us safe.
What other sins have you been cooking up?
Mole said, never abandon your post, so I'm going to keep going. What do you need?
Leah, Cal, if you see this, stay put. I will return in a 10-day at most. I repeat, stay put.
You'll need help to survive those shadows. Only a fool.
Please bring Mole back. Please.
Maybe.
Leah, Cal.
A disturbed and disturbing night for all of us, but worth it. With due diligence, your impulses will soon be mastered, or at least prevented from causing further harm. Now, as the saying goes, what's left undone should be left unspoken. Is there some lighter subject you wish to discuss? I can hardly hold you responsible for what you do while unconscious. But still, I'll sleep with one eye open. Better safe than, well, dead.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it. Take care now.
Gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways. Sight narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Can we make it home?
You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet, the cultists have found a way to move freely. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. Splendid. I'll mark your map, should you... Harper's with me.
How's the barricade coming along?
Keep steady. We're closing in.
Signs of a struggle. For all the good it did them.
Get into position.
What now?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Wanna dance?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Keep your distance, darling. Let's go.
What's the story?
Direct me. On my way.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Is that blood? No, never mind.
To your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon, much soon the world will bow to you.
Here, Webars. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
They stay in the light. They do not go into the dark.
Didn't figure something as big and ugly as you for a coward.
No! They will not go into the dark! Enough! Stop! They will not become shadows! They will not feed the curse! Forgive me, my queen, but I had to, before the dark got any stronger. Heretics! Blasphemers in the dark!
That's them. Kill the Drider! Take the Moon Lantern!
No god can...
Easy.
Gentle Ted! Don't linger. Corporus!
I fear neither shadow nor death.
I'll cut you in her name. For the Absolute!
place. You will die. The Absolute will.
Where's that lantern? That hit the spot.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery, sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. Dolly thanks you for your sympathy. Now, sorcerer, kindly set me free! It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm freed, I'll help you duly.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Mad Rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Curious little thing.
And she has such a way with words.
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
Anything of use? Come on, open up. still alive, so that's progress.
Come on, let's go.
Nothing hurts anymore. More for me.
Dark Justicius, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
Is that Roland? Thought he had better sense
What's
than
that?
this.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Gods damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing! I don't care about me, you jumped-up apprentice. I came here to save Cal and Leah. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. Or not hard enough. I've failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father. She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many.
Can't keep me out.
The horizon seems...
All the...
Report to the Tollmaster!
Maybe I need more pockets.
I want it back! Want it back now!
What do you bring? I require gold. I require more. All that you have. You may pass the river, but first you must pay. The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold. I do not need an overseer.
Behold the dance of death.
in here. Handy.
Certainly. Come on. Can't stay idle.
Take you.
Bye forever, pal. Easy as.
Let's turn someone inside out. Take you. Take you. protect you.
I smell blood. One, two.
You can hardly blame her for loving gold. Off we go then.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
Wish I had a bag of holding. What's that?
Let's march!
No time to rest.
Don't touch me.
Can't give up now.
Sol Invictus!
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. What's that?
That might be worth a look.
It's in.
shut.
Which way to the nearest library?
Still breathing, despite everything. Here we go. With a flick of the wrist.
Something over there.
You are what? I will try to help you resist. But spill a single drop of my blood, and yours will flow in a gusher.
I see the hunger in your eyes, and I see how it worries you. It worries me too. But you are stronger than the hunger. You can resist. You will resist.
I'm sure of it. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked Father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved the Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than they will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
About what happened. About your affliction. I know you're sorry, and I know you're probably afraid it'll happen again. I'll look after myself. You look after you. If we each do our part, we'll both be all right.
I know you have your personal demons to contend with. But if I didn't make it clear before, I think you can beat this. Just don't give in. And seek help if you need it. Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Yes, darling. Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. He always insisted we were a family, even when he was carving scars into our flesh. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. Now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6. Someone there?
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Happy days. Dum vita est, spes est. Quod
Seek and you shall find me.
All is ash and meat. One day I'll catch a break.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Don't be shy.
Never a dull moment.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news? General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
If it's an audience she desires, an audience let us provide.
Best be on my way.
There can be no doubt. This is the place.
Another truth.
This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Through the main doors.
Such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we were.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find...
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good joke.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them...
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story.
There you have it. Flo came all memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf.
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuff. You want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Mavery. She was born to a cruel mother and a violent father and 3 evil brothers, all named Balder. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate, struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his... Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon...
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Karlach's the one set to consume his soul, I hear. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old.
That's all?
That's all.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror had...
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Trust no one. Keep a blade close.
Better hope you can handle what...
watch your back.
No one stopped me yet.
Keep your distance, darling.
Still in control. Just.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Looking ahead.
What a day.
I have such a headache.
What now?
Still in control. Just. Quite ready for you. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Making me sweat.
What to
She
do?
gives them to you fully formed. You hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one
It ain't our fault, General. We did as we were told.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
We did as you lot told us. Minthara's the one who...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
As the General's attention shifts to you, a memory stirs. A memory of this room, and his voice raised in anger.
I'm surprised to see you again, True Soul. You are here to assist and not to meddle, I trust. I would remind you that while in my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. I'm sure you will enjoy watching my justice enacted. You have to take what pleasure you can, after all, in your diminished state.
His smirk says everything and nothing at once. I know exactly who you are, and I will never tell. You've stood afore this very throne before. A demand, not supplication. Many eyes in the room dart away when you try to meet them. Hells, they all know you. Even the dog knows you.
Better than you know yourself, it seems. But we are here to deal with these goblins, not to speak of your past. Kill them. Quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power.
You wouldn't hurt me, would ya? We're mates, me and you. Practically family. You won't regret this. Praise the Absolute.
Mercy? You showed the goblins mercy? Ugh. The half-orc won't like this.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have. Nothing sickens you more than a man who is unkillable. But to a veteran deviant such as yourself, it is but a matter of time.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? Of course. Just before... A pity neither of us saw what happened. The guilty here hears blame in every breath. Look around. Quite a god to bring them all together. And quite a fool who draw their ire. All who pass through here, how pain. But look at me, preaching. And when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
Careful, I bite.
An honor.
Check those crates.
Same as me.
Be nice to know what we're shipping.
They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family.
Our business is our business.
The disciple has returned.
Of many hearts.
Sister, pray with me while we wait.
Each pack of recruits, they can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. Yeah. Thank you, Truce.
What's up for discussion?
Just a pinch of Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. I trade in blood and the potions that can be. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could... He's a vampire, no?
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Starion, but hold on.
Good. Now...
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one. It's not for sale, but it's yours.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? trading me for some potion. Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
All right. Thank you. It's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
The reaction failed. Perhaps I can pawn it off as a luck potion.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Hello, my sweet.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
We must press forward. Let's deal with...
Tell me, what can I do for you?
Never a dull moment.
I want to thank you. For what you said, whilst I was in front of that vile drow. I spent 200 years using my body to lure pretty things back from my master. What I wanted, how I felt about what I was doing, it never mattered. You could have asked me to do the same. To throw myself at her. What I wanted, be damned. But you didn't. And I'm grateful. It's been so long since I've had to make these decisions for myself. I won't lie, it's a daunting prospect. It would have been so easy to bite her, to just go along with what I was being told to do. A moment of disgust to force myself through, and then I could have carried on just like before. The entire reason for my existence was to seduce anything with a pulse. And every instinct I have tells me that nothing's changed. I'm still just a means to an end. You made me see that I never stopped thinking like I was his slave. Even in freedom. But I'm more than that. More than a thing to be used. I would like that. I've held more people than I can count. An infinite parade of lovers. But a friend? I can't think of a single one. Until you.